guys, what's up? It's Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I am here with my April monthly plan with me in my Aura Estelle A5 Wide Cloud Planner using my Caress Press 2025 inserts. And so, because I do use Caress Press inserts, I do use her monthly kits as well. So, I'm really excited to get into this month. April was an exciting month. So we had some exciting events and holidays and whatnot happen. And yeah, it was also, semi low key, but I feel like I've been just super busy. I was pretty busy in April. So yeah, I'm using this kit called Hello Gorgeous, which I believe was painted lilac art, who is now closed. And I'm so sad about it. I literally love Emma so much. We collaborated on an art set last year, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. And she's just so kind and nice, and I love her art. And I'm really sad to see her go, but obviously wish her the best. But I still love using her art. And I used this kit last year I'm gonna put half this box here for like I think a week in June. I didn't use it for Easter, but it does have some Easter elements. Not really in this kit, but there is some Easter elements in the art, so I think that's why it's used for April, but I don't really care. I don't celebrate Easter. I celebrate it secularly if I celebrate it, but I didn't celebrate it this year. But I just really like this art, really love Emma's art, etc. Will this fit here? Part of it will. So yeah, I just use these boxes to mark off the days that aren't in the month. And if you're new to these monthly plan with me's, I do tend to just use black scripts or my own handwriting. If I don't have a script already for it, I don't order customs for this. And I use doodles that are already in my collection because I do use so many customs and doodles each week in my planner. I don't get to pull from a lot of things in my collection, I feel like, a lot of times. So during these monthlies, I like to do that and use that as an opportunity. So starting on the 1st, which was a Tuesday, my friend came over and gave me a massage, and then our doggies had a play date. We met through our old building, and we're like besties now, and our dogs are besties. And we had she comes over, gives me a massage. She gives me such good massage. And at this point, she says she just knows my body so well that she just knows like what I like and like where my trigger points are at. So it's great. And then our dogs hang out while she massages me, and we have a little hangout sesh. And it's just good for the soul, honestly. I always feel so relaxed after. And Oliver gets to see his bestie, and it's just a good old time. On the 2nd, our friend came over, so I'll just put that in one of these boxes. I don't really remember. I guess he came over late at night. I don't really remember. I feel like this was forever ago, but he came over and hung out with us. And then on the 4th, which was a Friday, we did go to Washington, D.C. If you don't know, I am a Washington DMV, which is D.C., Maryland, Virginia girly. And I love the cherry blossoms, and I just always appreciate them. So I try and go every year. They did peak bloom a week before this, which was, it was so freaking crowded. There was just no way I was going on a weekend. So we went on this Friday, and the week before this whole week, it was super rainy and gross. So most of the cherry blossoms were gone, but we saw some really beautiful beautiful tulips at the Botanical Library in front of the Washington Monument, which was really cute. So loved that. And then on the 5th, we hung out with my parents. I don't know if we went to them. Oh, I think they came to us and we like walked around. Yeah, they came to us and we walked around my little area we live in. And then on the 6th, we hung out with my mother-in-law and went to the dog park with her and her dogs, which was fun. So I will mark that. And then this was the night of the White Lotus finale, which I thought I would mark because I love White Lotus, especially this past season. So many people told me they didn't like it, including my husband. But I just have to like it. I'm Thai, and for so long, like, it wasn't cool to be Asian, and finally it's like cool to be Asian. That's really how I feel as like an Asian American, you know? So I just love seeing how well they shot it and how beautiful it was. And I thought the story was really good. My parents even watched it, which I thought was so funny. And like, also like some of the scenes, I'm like, oh my God, I cannot believe my parents watched that. On the 8th, I had a dentist appointment, so I will mark that. And then this was the day my mom actually officially retired, which is super exciting. So I will mark that. Let's do a colored box for that. We'll do this. So yeah, I did have a dentist appointment. This dentist appointment was so freaking painful. Oh wait, was this the dentist appointment that was painful, or was that later? I don't even know. And then my mom retired officially this day. It was her last day. She turned in her badge and everything. And now NASA has fallen apart because of the current administration. On the 11th, I went on a shopping trip with Jake. I guess we went shopping. I don't know where. I wish I remembered some of this stuff. So I'll put that in here. If you have any questions where any of the stickers are from, feel free to comment it down below. I do tend to not post these spreads on my planner Instagram, so otherwise I would refer you there. But yeah, I don't tend to post these, so feel free to leave a comment down below if you're curious where anything is from, because I know I have done a terrible job, as per usual, saying. On the 12th, it was Passover, and we hung out with friends this night. It was a fun little night. So let's just do one of these. Let's do this pattern, I guess. I can't really tell which pattern I've used over here, so I'm just guessing. So Passover began. I think I used this for that. I don't really know. I'm just using it. And then we hung out with some friends this night. Oh no, my pen is like out of ink. I really need to buy a new one. Oh, I'm gonna redo that because that's gonna give me so much freaking anxiety. But I really need to buy a new pen. I literally don't think I have another one. I mean, I have other pens, obviously, but not that specific pen. And this specific pen is my favoriteest pen, the Energel Klena. Okay. Then on the 13th, it was Songkran, aka Thai New Year, which if you watched if you watched White Lotus, then you already know. But on Songkran, you splash water on people for good luck. And it's just a really fun like party celebration. And so this day we did go to the Thai temple near us in Virginia and went to a little Thai festival with the fam, which was fun. So we went with my family to the Thai festival. And yeah, had a really, really fun time. Love celebrating Songkran. And then on the 14th, I had therapy, which I have been so inconsistent with therapy because I've just been freaking busy and not prioritizing it. So I will mark it here because I guess I went once this month, which is not ideal, but it's better than nothing. So I had virtual therapy, which is so nice after going to in-person therapy and group therapy for so much of my life. Being virtual therapy is so nice. On the 15th, we had a Rover meet and greet with this dog that ended up staying with us for I think the week after this. Yeah, well, they were on spring break, but it was Jake's coworker. And they had a little schnauzer named Pepper. So we had a meet and greet. On the 16th, we did go to Costco together, which is always a fun little time. And we went mainly for my mom's party to get wine and snacks and crackers and stuff like that. And Costco is just a great place for that. So we went there together. And then on the 18th, I was busy. So I did get my nails done. So I will mark that here. But I got my nails done. And then I got waxed. So I'll put that on a little thing because I really don't have a lot of room. And then we went and hung out with our friend at Carmen. So I think I might put that in a little thing as well. Okay. So I got my nails done this day. I think I got the nails I have. These nails that I have. I need to get them done again, obviously. But times are tough. Wax, I use this wax melt because I don't really use wax melt stickers, so I just thought that would work. And then we went to Carmen's with our friend Alex, which Carmen's is a really, really good ice cream place in Maryland. It started by my parents' house, but now it's like become quite popular. On the 19th, it was my mother's retirement party. So I will mark that. Let's put that in a cute little one of these boxes for my mom's retirement party. And then afterwards we hung out with our friend. He came over this night, Alex. Again, we literally hung out with him so much. But I thought this cute sticker, my mom wanted like a wine tasting party. So I thought this really massive Fox and Cactus, yeah, sticker was perfect for the wine tasting retirement party my mom had that I literally threw. I'm using so much of that boy. I really need to buy a new pen after this. And I don't like how this looks, so I'm going to re-put this down because I need to write it all, and that just looks hideous. if we're being serious. Just use this guy. Put this down. I'm sorry, my pen situation, not ideal. Not gonna lie. Okay. Then, I hate how this pen looks. Oh, I need to really get a new pen. On the 20th, it was not only Easter, but it was also 420 lols, but I'm just going to mark it on the same thing. So I'll put that in here with a little marijuana leaf and Easter. I did not really celebrate Easter because, yeah, I'm not religious. On the 23rd, Jake and I did our Hear Me Out cake. I really just don't even want to write things right now, though. So I might skip that. The 24th was the NFL draft. I kind of want to write that because I love the NFL draft. So let's mark that. 24th. And I have nothing else on these Thursdays. It's looking kind of dry. Maybe, should I see if I can get a different pen? I have this one. It's just thinner, but we might just use it. Okay, a little better. Kind of wanna. Okay. That does not look good. Oh, I'm getting like major. I don't like calling it OCD because I'm not diagnosed with it. But damn, I'm getting anxiety. Jake and I went on a date this night to a Korean barbecue restaurant, which was really fun. So I'll mark that. We hadn't gone on a date with just us in what we think was like over a year, which is so crazy. And then on the 26th, I went to the nursery with my mom, and then we did garden. This was the first installment of our garden makeover. I guess the next one we finished in May, but that was very exciting. Love how our garden looks now. She gave us a complete makeover. Very nice. She is literally a pro gardener, and gardening is not easy work, y'all. It truly is not. So yeah, we went to the nursery with my mom, or I think I just went. I think my dad hung out with Jake at our house, and then we gardened this night. And then on the 27th, Ollie went swimming at the dog park, and then we did see Sinners. So I want to put Sinners down here. And then for going to the dog park with Ollie, I'll put that in here. He did swim at the dog park. So I have a swimming Oliver, which was a custom I got from Alicia Craft that I'm so obsessed with. So yeah, he did swim, and we did go see Sinners at like one of those fancy IMAX theaters that you're supposed to see it in. We went to the Air and Space 2 Museum, which is pretty far from us. But it was quite a time. It was a very good movie, very scary. Then on the 29th, I had a repeat of what I had on the 1st. My friend came over and gave me a massage, which I'm going to put in a little thing this time because I have another thing I want to mark. So I'm going to put my massage, and then the dogs did have another play date. So I'll put that in here. And then I did get my period this day, which was miserable. just mental torture at this point. I'm not getting into it because it will just make me cry, but just know, it has not been easy. So yeah, our dogs hung out again. We had a little play date. And then I did get my period. I think I am going to put the Hear Me Out cake now because it's kind of empty there. And I got a working pen. So let's put the Hear Me Out cake in purple over here. We did that on the 23rd. And that is that for this plan with me. Sorry, it was a little all over the place, especially with my pen situation. If I don't have a new pen by the next plan with me, let's just hope. Let's just hope I do. Alrighty, guys, this is looking pretty full. I do want to mark my paydays because getting paid in this economy is pretty exciting. So I get paid on Thursdays because I get paid a day early. I guess USAA like deposits early, I found, like at least versus when I use Capital One. But I got paid twice this month. So I was going to mark that. And let's see, what else do we have? I have some of these stickers. I have these full boxes, and then I have the deco. So I don't know if I'm going to put any full boxes. Sometimes I'll put the full boxes to fill some of the space. But I kind of want to see if I can just fill the space with the deco first. Just because I would prefer it to do it that way. I hate how my penmanship came out here. I honestly might redo this again. Like, please, guys, don't judge. But it's just, it's irking me the way that's written. And luckily, this fox and cactus sticker is very removable. This paper, however, not the most forgiving. Okay. Let's write this the right way now. Just took away the cursive because it was too ugly. All right, that's so much better. And I'm so glad I redid that, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. Yeah, I think this deco will fill this. I just love the deco in this kit. I think the elements and the just everything are so cute. Maybe I'll put a box here and that's it because everything else is full. Let's do this box. But yeah, this was my April plan with me. So I pretty much just highlight my favorite things that happened in April. And like I said, I don't use foil or any of those like doodle stickers that come with the kits for these plan with me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much if you did watch this whole video. I do want to show you guys what I have left over, which I will be destashing. I just gave away a bunch of destash goodies to someone on Instagram. So if you want some yourself, definitely message me in like maybe a few months, set a reminder. But yeah, that was really fun. But this is my April monthly plan with me for 2025. Like I said, this is a Aura Estelle A5 wide cloud planner, and I'm using cross press inserts. And these are my April spreads in full. They were very blue and purple, some pink. So I did do a cleaning week because we had maids come this week, which was so exciting and such a great experience. And then this was the week I got my PC. So I did a really fun gaming week that I think is so cute. And then more purple. This was the week that my mom retired, or was this the week she retired? No, she retired this week, but this was the week of her party. And she did retire from NASA. So I have the little space party. And I think this is so fun. And then more purple and blue. This was a little rainy week kit for April. Because if you don't know, at least in America or where I live, April showers bring May flowers. That is the saying. So I ended April with April showers, and look, little spoiler alert, which this plan with me I think is already up anyway, but I do a May flowers moment right after the April showers. Isn't that funny? Ugh, I love it. So let me know which spread in April of mine was your favorite down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to follow me on my planner Instagram, Laura Marie Plans, to see up close videos and pictures of my weekly spreads and other things I do over there. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.